you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, I'm sure that danger and excitement await the Chief Secretary to the Prime Minister in whatever comes next. The Government has always maintained that it is only withheld material from the Mandelson case at the request of the Metropolitan Police. But a fortnight ago, the Mail reported that the Met insists. The journalist spoke to the Metropolitan Police, and the Metropolitan Police insists that it did not ask for a crucial series of messages to be withheld. Can the Chief Secretary to the Prime Minister explain why the Metropolitan Police and the Government are saying different things?
Secretary Jones.
It's not for me necessarily to give advice to the honourable gentleman, but I wouldn't always believe the Mail in its reporting. On the question of which documents the Metropolitan Police has requested, as I've said repeatedly from the dispatch box, I've been advised not to detail or itemise what those requests are, but instead to refer to the categories of documentation that have been requested, which I have spoken to on a number of occasions at the dispatch box. I know the House has asked questions previously about whether we could list the documents. We've been advised that that would make the work of the Metropolitan Police harder as it brings together its case for criminal consequences. And as I know the honourable gentleman knows, and probably agrees with, the Government doesn't want to do anything to jeopardise the Metropolitan Police's criminal investigation, and so we continue to hold that position.
Alex Barker.
So I know obviously the House doesn't want to be prejudicial to a case. However, it appears that the Metropolitan Police is saying that there are some documents that could be released without it being prejudicial to the case. And so what I'm going to ask you, because I know that soon things will move on, but the humble address will remain in force even if there is a new Prime Minister. And it's very likely to be the case that if there is a criminal trial, or if there isn't a criminal trial, more information will be released. And because this has been a particularly novel way of using and responding to a humble address, it's likely that there will be a select committee inquiry into how this process is run. So can I ask him to give a dispatch box commitment now that there is no material that the Government has withheld, that the Metropolitan Police haven't explicitly asked to be withheld?
All of the documentation the Government holds has been published in the first two tranches, except for the documentation that the Metropolitan Police has asked for and which we have given to them as part of their investigation. Therefore, the only remaining documentation that will be published in the future are those documents that the Metropolitan Police hold.